listen, it's June, right? We're going to enjoy our time here, Bengals fans, and we're going to react to this game right here. The NFL is going to claim this whole video. I'm not making any money off this video anyway, but, I don't care. The NFL, you can have all the money for this video right here because we're going to enjoy this game right here because this game was a very interesting game. Like, the idea of the Browns will be the Browns is what this video actually is. And what I love about this game, right, because this was Joe Flacco's first time playing the Browns. I believe the first time playing the Browns ever, not as a Raven. Because I know he went to the Eagles and he went to a couple other teams, but I don't believe he ever played the Browns. This was the first time actually playing the Browns. So this was going to already be an interesting game because if you know anything about Joe Flacco, well, yes, had a couple good years, but not really that amazing. I mean, he had a Super Bowl year in his contract year, but a Super Bowl in his contract year. Other than that, though, he wasn't really ever, like, the best quarterback of all time. He owned the Browns. Like, he owned the Cleveland Clownies. No matter what you say, Joe Flacco was, like, 26-0 against this team. Like, if you ever want to say one quarterback owned anyone in the AFC North, it was Joe Flacco and the Ravens versus the Cleveland Clownies. He was, like, 26-0 against them. It was ridiculous. And that's the only, like, that was the funniest thing about going to this game was if the Clowns destroy the Jets here, they finally have beat the curse, And this was obviously before Deshaun Watson time. Deshaun Watson was, suspended during this time, but they finally beat the curse. They finally beat Joe Flacco. And now they are a brand new team and they can soar in different directions. And look at Flacco wearing number 19. Honestly, most disrespectful thing ever. Disrespectful to Baltimore because of Johnny Unitas, but it is what it is. But right here you can see, man, he still threads, well, that's typical Flacco. He still threads the needle versus the freaking Brownies, and I love it. Listen, I am not the biggest Browns hater in the world. The Cleveland Clownies, I always say they're the bottom of the division. They're like the random step kid that no one likes. Like they're still really, I do have respect for them, but it is just funny with how much they get trashed on. But it's also funny with how bad they are at times. Like, there's times where I'm just like, there's no way they could do what they do, and they do it. And right here, okay, so they score a touchdown. Joe Flacco on a fake punt. They go down and score a touchdown. Now 7-all. Okay, second quarter. Oh my gosh, the Browns are doing it. The Cleveland Clownies, they're gonna pull off the miracle and go 2-0 on the season. Can you imagine? And right here, okay, now they're already in Jets territory. And again, like I said, I watched this game live with my father. My father's a Ravens fan. And I remember this was like, we were not happy about this game. Like, there was no one happy about this game in Baltimore. Because the Browns, again, starting off 1-0, listen, it doesn't mean they're going to go win the Super Bowl, but the one thing in life is death, taxes, and the Browns starting off 0-4. That's like that's three things in life, okay? That's the three things. And now number 4 is always the Browns will be the Browns. But, in this game, it looked like, oh, wow, there's no way the Browns could be the Browns. I mean, they're starting off so hot. They're doing so good. Peoples-Jones catches that touchdown out of bounds. 3rd and goal here. They go ahead and score a touchdown. This Jets defense, imagine, this is the year, last year, obviously, that the Jets defense was the best defense in the league. And Jacoby Brissett's underrated quarterback, I'm going to say right now, Jacoby Brissett's, his time in Indianapolis, his time in Cleveland, his time in New England, he's an underrated quarterback. He's a lot better than people give him credit for. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback in the league, but he definitely is very, very underrated. But, yeah, this is the Jets, the team that was like, the best team ever. They're going to change the whole NFL. And their defense in this game was absolutely garbage. Until the end of the game. You're going to see at the end of the game. But right now, they were definitely not that great. Oh, what's the flag for? Oh, face mask on the Browns. I love this, man. All right, 3rd down and 8. Let's see what Flacco has in him. Come on, Flacco. Don't be slacko. And he fumbles the football. Golly, man. I have not watched or reacted to a Joe Flacco highlight reel since he left the Ravens. And, man, I do not miss him. I do not miss that man at all. That man, oh, my God, Nick Chubb is absolutely freaking crazy. But I do not miss Joe Flacco. Again, he's not the worst quarterback in the world. This is not a, oh, we hate Joe Flacco bandwagon thing. But it's just like, Joe does everything so mediocre. And that was a holding call. Well, that sucked for the Browns. But he just does everything so freaking mediocre. Like, that's what he does. He's never elite. He's just so mediocre in the regular season. Then the postseason, the guy's like a freaking missile to Mars. Like, he's amazing in the postseason. But in just the regular season, the guy can't, I mean, he can't do anything. It is amazing. All right, so let's see. Come on, Flacco. Give me a good drive, Flacco. Okay, across the middle. That Garrett Wilson. That is Garrett Wilson. I was about to say, let me not, like, completely butcher my Jets knowledge and call every receiver Garrett Wilson. I know Garrett Wilson, man. Let's see. Are they going to score before halftime here? 14-7. Ooh, okay, yeah. Breece Hall, touchdown. Not bad. 14-all. At what point this becomes a Browns blowout? See, it's like games like this where you're like, wait, this was a blowout by the Browns at one point? It wasn't a blowout, but it was a Browns. They had the game at one point. And how did they butcher this? Because, like, again, it's a back-and-forth game. It's actually a pretty decent game so far. Let's see what ends up happening here. Jacoby Brissett's, okay. See, bro, I'm just saying the guy's underrated. Like, you're going to tell me, because we just reacted earlier today to the Pro Football Focus top, like, quarterback, top 32 quarterbacks. You're going to tell me that's not better than Baker Mayfield? That's not better than Dak Prescott? That's not better than, I mean, you can go on a list of quarterbacks. Maybe not Dak Prescott. But, like, that's not better than Matthew Stafford. That's not better than Derek Carr. Like, Desmond Ridder. Like, there's so many quarterbacks that Jacoby got hurt to play. Oh, that's bad. And he came back in. See? S+ tier. But, like, again, he's he's better than a lot of quarterbacks on the list that they list above him. And I kind of miss him, man. I kind of miss Jacoby Brissett's being a starting quarterback. I don't think he's ever going to become a starter again. I really don't. Where is he now? It's like, you know, like one of those famous documentaries, like, Where Are They Now? Jacoby Brissett, what team is he on? He is a Washington Commander. Oh, yeah, the Commanders picked him up. Oh, he might be the Commanders' starting quarterback then. Okay. That's actually not that bad. I'm pretty happy about that then. And look at Joe Flacco, man. Joe Flacco. Being Joe cool. It's like, if you pick up the game right now, right, and you start watching here, you're like, oh, well, Joe Flacco did pretty good. Well, he's still pretty good. And then you realize the whole entire game, man, he's been pretty, He's been pretty meh. Nothing, like, too bad, but again, it's the Clownies. I swear, I don't understand this. This guy can't do this versus anyone but the Clownies. He could go against anybody else and get absolutely destroyed, and he did, by the way. The Jets at one point last season, I know it's crazy to think this because the whole Zach Wilson, you know, thing, the whole Mike White Lightning, you know, all this stuff. At one point, people were saying in New York, in New Jersey, I guess, that Joe Flacco was the answer. Like, is that not crazy? In 2022, there was people bandwagoning Joe Flacco as their next starting quarterback. And to be honest, again, against the Browns, you could make tape. You could make a, you know, whole entire thing about how he is the guy. But right here in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 15, is almost intercepted. Did it? No, it hit the ground. So almost intercepted. So now the Browns have the ball back, right? Actually, no, they do kick a field goal here. Okay, so they attempt a long field goal here. And is it good? Holy crap, he nailed that. Okay, he nailed that. So go in the fourth quarter, 17-all. Now I'm wondering, because at one point this becomes a Browns, not a blowout, again, not a blowout, but it becomes a Browns, they have the game solidified. So at what point does this become? Because at no point in this game did the Cleveland Clownies here ever really dominate. Like, they're back and forth this whole entire game, and it's pretty fair on both sides, which it really should not be when you have Jacoby Brissett, who in my opinion is 100 times better than Joe Flacco. But, okay, Nick Chubb. Like, is like in my head, I'm just imagining how this goes bad. I'm going to guess a touchdown this drive. A touchdown this drive, a stop, and another touchdown probably. Because, I don't know though, because the Browns this whole game have not shut down the Jets at all. And that I love that play so much because Kareem Hunt literally got cut by the Browns when they could have traded him and got value, but they just cut him because they didn't want to trade him and get value. That's how you know you're the Cleveland Clownies. Is literally when you get cut because you could get traded, but the Cleveland Clownies didn't want to trade him. They could have traded him. All right, so now they're up by 7. 3rd and 4 here. Joe Flacco, wide open Garrett Wilson. He misses him. That's Joe for you. If it's a regular season and it's being clutch, that's when things go downhill for Joe Flacco. Okay, so now I guess if this is a touchdown drive, then this is probably when the game just gets out of hand. But then, guys, keep in mind, the Browns lose this game. Like, keep in mind, in your head here, the Browns, they lose this game. And I'm trying to figure out how they're going to lose this game. Because you have, okay, so you're up by 7 with 7 minutes to go on the clock, right? You have the ball now on Jets territory. I mean, I guess a turnover. If they score a touchdown here, though, I don't see how they lose this game. There's no way, right? I mean, I know they do, but, like, my brain's just, like, not fathoming. How could the Cleveland Clownies be the Cleveland Clownies here? Okay, so first down and 10. Okay. I know it's not. I know they score a touchdown here. They have to score a touchdown here. Well, this wouldn't be that crazy of a comeback. Maybe not, actually. 3rd and 18? No, they don't. Okay, so they do not score a touchdown. 3rd and 8 here. Come on, Joe. Pass down the middle. Incomplete. For 4th and 8. It's 4th and 8. They punt the ball back to the Browns. A first down here ends the game for the Brownies. Kareem Hunt, he gets a first down. Game over. But he gets out of bounds. He went out of bounds. If he didn't go out of bounds, that completely changes the whole game. Oh, that's a first down again. How do they lose this game? No, bro, this is not possible. Stop it. This is Browns. You can't do it. No. Cleveland Clownies, you can't lose this game. What? Why would you not just sit there? If you fall to the ground, you win the game. Like, there's not even... Listen, okay? Time out, right? There's not even a question. If you fall to the ground on that play, you win the game, period. End of story. There's no way they lose this game. There's no way. Oh my God, they're going to lose this game. Dude, they're going to lose this game. There's no way. If Nick Chubb falls to the ground, they win. They could just run the clock off. Onside kick. They have no timeouts to jet. They got it. Dude, this is so wrong. There's no way. Dude, I was like, how could they lose this game? They're actually going to lose this game. Browns. Listen. The Browns will be the Browns, but this is absolutely disgusting. If Nick Chubb falls to the ground, they win this game. If Nick Chubb falls to the ground, they win this game, and they're about to lose it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Cleveland, I am sorry, but there's a reason we call you the Clownies. This is clown football. That is clown football. To let Joe Flacco just do that to you. That is clown football, man. That is... You literally fall to the ground, you win the game. And instead, you give up 2 touchdowns when the other team has no timeouts left. Oh my gosh. You can't make that up. Like, you could write a whole entire storybook. Wait, did they get 2? Wait, hang on. Hold time out. I didn't realize that. They were down by 6. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. So a touchdown did win it. I thought a touchdown would tie it. So oh my gosh, a touchdown wins it. I thought a touchdown tied it because I thought they were down by 7. So they literally won it with that touchdown. Clowns, man. I swear on everything. The freaking clowns. You cannot make that up. I didn't even realize that. I did not. Listen, okay. I've watched this game live. I have watched the replay. I have not watched this since probably, October of last year. So I apologize for not being up to date with how this ended, but he throws a pick. If Nick Chubb, listen, okay, hang on. Let's go back to the play, right? Hang on. Nope. This play right here, right? This is what lost them the game, right? Right here. If he falls to the ground, 2-minute warning, right? They have no timeouts. Game's over. Game is over. Even if he falls right there. Even if he were to go out of bounds, right? And theoretically stop the clock. Because a 2-minute warning would stop it anyway. Game over. They kneel at 4 downs. 3 plays in a row. Game over. The Browns will be the Browns. I'm sorry, but it's the facts. Guys, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.